Hello guys, welcome to a new video, and today we are going to talk about the PDT rule, right? As you can see from the title, the PDT rule that's going to go away very soon, and I'm going to discuss all about that. If you're interested, stick around, and with that, let's start. Hello guys, welcome to AD Finance. So as you know, the PDT rule is a big hurdle for a lot of retail investors, especially with the small accounts, right? But that rule is gonna go away. There is a news, and it's a pretty kind of couple of months old news, but I wanted to reiterate that because it's gonna be implemented very soon. So I just wanna cover that, what that rule is, how it works, and after this rule change, what you're gonna see next, right? So with all that, I wanna just show my screen so we can go step by step and see all about that rule. Okay, so I'm in my computer screen now, and as you can see, right, the big news here is the 25,000 PDT rule is being eliminated. Okay, this 25,000 rule, earlier it used to be 50,000, and PDT is the patent day trade. Now it's 25,000 as of now, right? So if you have any brokerage accounts, that's the rule. It's applicable to everyone. Okay, if you are new to this patent day trade rule, or if you have some questions around it, this video is gonna clear that out, right? So even though it's about that news that's coming, that is going away, currently it is still there. So if you have questions about this, I'm gonna cover that next, right? So if you're new to that, let me just go to the next one. So yeah, so what is the patent day trade rule, right? So this is a rule if only applies to people who have a portfolio value of $25,000 or less, right? And the rule, what it says, right, if a trader who executes 4 or more trades in a 5 business days in a margin account, then they get subjected to this patent day trade rule. Okay, so for example, if you do these 4 which you see in green on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, right, back to back, you do a day trade. Then on Thursday, if you do again one trade, then on that 4th trade, you're gonna be flagged as the PDT patent day trader. Okay, so once you are flagged, then depending on the brokerage that you are using, right, every brokerage has their own set of rules. So in case your brokerage, most of the brokerage is gonna restrict you from day trade, for sure. Also, some brokerages may restrict you to make the trades close only. Okay, so that's the thing that you're gonna face. And one more thing is, this is only applicable for the margin account. Okay, if you have a cash account, you only do cash, then it doesn't apply. So that's quickly about the PDT rule. Now a bit more explanation about that, right? So as I said, the things that can happen, right, once your trade is you are marked as a patent day trader, your account would be restricted. You may be placed in 90-day freeze until you are again released from that patent day trade rule, right? So depending on all these things are flexible for the brokerages to implement, so you may see different rules there. Now, what people do, right, today to get around these PDT rule, because it's very restrictive for, especially for small accounts, right? So first thing, as I mentioned, cash accounts. If you have a cash account, it doesn't apply. But only thing is, if you buy something, sell something today itself, that proceeds that's gonna come out of selling those stocks, that gets takes time to settle in your account, right? So you will be kind of limited to make another trade. So but the advantage is you're not restricted, or this PDT rule would not apply to you, right? Then other things that people use is they use multiple brokers. Okay, so because it's a broker wise rule, so you can have maybe a Robinhood account, a Webull account. You can do multiple accounts and do a margin account in both of them, and those are the workaround that people try to do. Offshore brokers, there's some brokers which because they are not bounded by the US rules, they may provide these rules, a bit flexibility around these rules, right? Another thing is the futures, forex or crypto. Obviously, those are not under this rule. It's only applicable for stock or option trades, right? Okay, now the news. Okay, so on September 24th this year, officially the FINRA board announced that they are going to remove this 25,000 PDT rule. Okay, it is still waiting a final SEC approval, but overall the board has approved. Now from 25,000 it's gonna be a 25% margin. It's a risk-based system, and I'm gonna covering that next. A lot of brokerages will have their own rules around this. Okay, so from the SEC side there won't be any mandate once this is removed. Okay, so that's the big thing. Now coming to what's actually changing. Okay, so that 25,000 is gonna be eliminated completely, like I said. Now uh, the second thing is the 4 in 5 day trade count. That's part of the PDT, so that's gonna be scrapped. So no more counting day trades or getting flagged as a pattern day trader, right? So that's a big relief. Now broker flexibility, as I mentioned, is increased. So brokers can set own margin requirements based on the real-time risk assessment. So from SEC side, they are removing it completely, but they are providing a lot of flexibility to the brokers. Okay, so now brokers have a lot of ways to kind of attract customers. They might provide a lot of less margin, and they can still allow the traders to do the trades freely. Okay, so these are some of the traders or the brokerages that you will see. A lot of brokerages are gonna follow this rule once it's eliminated. Different are gonna be doing different things. So we will know more about that once that is finally approved. Okay, so the timeline wise, what they are saying is it was initially done on July 2025. September, the board approved it. Fall 2025, this review is still in progress, but it's been very likely it's gonna be implemented in very early or Q1 of 2026, right? So from that point, you're gonna see this rule being eliminated. Okay, just to reiterate, the current rules still apply, so don't assume and make day trades. The current 25,000 cap on margin account, so all those rules still apply. Now how should you prepare yourself, right, for this rule? So right now, as I mentioned, current rule still applies, so just follow that. Now a lot of things it's gonna be on the customers, right? It's a lot of things are gonna be left on you, so you have to be better prepared in terms of your risk management strategy, right? How much risk you're gonna take, because earlier, because of that 25,000 rule, right, it was kind of put in place to make the retail investors more aware, or kind of forcefully they did the risk management, but now they are leaving it up to you, so you have to better manage your risk. So these are some ways. A trading journal, I actually have a trading journal that I'm gonna put a link in the description. You can definitely use that. It's free for now, but I'm gonna be making it subscription based soon. If you join now, it's completely free, and start making that journal, right? Because that's gonna help you see what strategy works for you, what's not working for you, and you can adjust it accordingly. So it's very important that you do keep a journal and regularly assess your risks. Okay, so that was it, guys, for this video. I just want to quickly recap on about this rule. So they approved that 25,000 PDT rule, so that's gonna go away. New system is more risk based and margin based instead of the arbitrary dollar amount that is there today. Now SEC approval is still pending, but we all hope that it's gonna come very soon in Q1 of 2026, and the current rules still apply. So do keep a note of that. Don't violate that PDT rule until it's official. Now more access is more opportunity, but also more responsibility on you, right? So as I mentioned, this is gonna be a big change in trading regulations in about 24 years, right? So it's a big change, but you have to be really prepared. Make a good trading journal, make review your all the trades regularly, and do not over trade, and properly risk manage, because until now it was kind of handled or by them, but now it's all up to you to manage your trade. It's going to provide you good flexibility as long as you have your responsibilities and risk covered. Okay guys, so that was it for this video. I'm gonna talk to you in my next video. Until then, happy investing. Bye bye.